Thank you, Wendell. Good evening and happy Mashermani to our Guyanese viewers. We begin tonight's regional news in Brazil. Brazilian markets plunged on Monday after President Jair Bolsonaro removed the head of state-controlled oil company, the latest sign that his government is rolling back market-friendly policy initiatives to shore up his sinking popularity. Bolsonaro's decision on Friday to replace University of Chicago educated economists at the helm of Petroleo Bolsonaro SA after a feud over fuel prices surprised even his inner political circle, according to two government officials familiar with the episode. The real fell at 2.4% on Monday, breaching the key level of 5.5 per dollar even after the central bank stepped into the market with an offer of currency swap. Petrobras's share plunged 19% as analysts from Credit Suisse Group AG to JP Morgan Chase & Co. cut their recommendations for the stock over the weekend. Brazil's Ibovespa stock index declined 5.1%, with state-run companies leading losses. There was no room to discuss the move, which shows the president increasingly impatient with the government's inability to appease its political base, including truckers who have been threatening to strike over rising diesel costs. The people added, requesting anonymity because the discussion isn't public. And now for some more news. The top UN official in Haiti on Monday called for a democratic renewal in the troubled Caribbean nation to lift it out of a drawn-out political and humanitarian crisis and put it back on the path to stability and development. Helen Miguel-Lalame, head of the United Nations Integrated Office in Haiti, told the Security Council that the polarization that has defined most of President Jovenel Moise's term in office has become even more acute as civic space strings and acute food insecurity rose. Haiti has been in the grips of a renewed crisis since Parliament ceased to function in January 2020, leaving the president to postpone election and rule by decree. In response, crowds have poured into the streets echoing opposition demands for Moise to step down. In Trinidad, epidemiologist Dr. Peter Figueroa, chair of the PAHO Regional Immunization Technology Advisory Group, said since the rollout of the COVID-19 vaccine, there has been a 40% decrease in the number of cases, a 30% reduction in hospitalization due to the virus, and a 16% reduction in COVID-19 related deaths. He made the statement during UWI's COVID-19 vaccination question and answer session on Monday. He said all three vaccines currently in widest circulation, Pfizer, Moderna, and AstraZeneca, were safe for use. While there was a risk of anaphylaxis, a shock due to an extreme allergic reaction, with the Pfizer, 4 in every million vaccinations, and Moderna, 2 in every million vaccinations, no such effects had been seen with the AstraZeneca drug. He said side effects of the vaccines so far were injection site swelling and tenderness, fever, headache, tiredness, all of which last under a day and show that the immune system is responding to the vaccine. Figueroa further said people who are immunocompromised should discuss with their doctors whether the vaccine will help or hinder their immune response and to assess the risk-benefit to them personally. And now for some international news. The wife of Mexican drug kingpin Joaquin El Chapo Guzman was arrested Monday in the United States and accused of helping her husband run his multi-billion-dollar cartel and plot his audacious escape from a Mexican prison in 2015. Emma Coronel Aspuro, a 31-year-old former beauty queen, was arrested at Dulles International Airport in Virginia and is expected to appear in federal court in Washington on Tuesday. She is a dual citizen of the United States and Mexico. Her arrest is the latest twist in the bloody multinational saga involving Guzman, the longtime head of the Sinaloa drug cartel. Guzman, whose two dramatic prison escapees in Mexico fed into a legend that he and his family were all but untouchable, was extradited to the United States in 2017 and is serving life in prison. And now his wife, with whom he has 2 young daughters, has been charged with helping him run his criminal empire. In a single-count criminal complaint, Coronel was charged with conspiracy to distribute cocaine, methamphetamine, heroin, and marijuana in the U.S. The Justice Department also accused her of helping her husband escape from a Mexican prison in 2015. And that was all for your regional news. Thank you for joining. Back to you, Wendell.